the relationship between tree size and yield. And some of it has to do with the fact that you see people tapping trees that are quite small. And one of the drawbacks of tubing is that that individual tree production is lost. Back in the old days, you had a 7-inch tree, you put a bucket on it, you knew real quick how little sap you got out of it. But when everything is commingled into a tubing system, even if that tubing system has multiple main lines on it, most people aren't going to know the diameter distribution in each area that that main line accesses. And so we wanted to get some baseline data on impact of tree size and yield. It's fairly linear until you get starting to get up into the higher size classes, and there's a lot of variability even within size classes. What's important to note is that the wounding you produce is about the same volume. So it's not like small trees get necessarily a small wound, although Abby has done a lot more work on that. I'm not going to present it, but the proportion of that non-conductive wood that's generated by tapping is much higher in a smaller tree. I've had sugar makers say, I just paid for a, 15,000 tap operation, and I'm not seeing the production I expect. I expected this per tap. And if you go out there and you see like how many of the trees you have tapped are this size, like you're never going to achieve that production you expect if a huge proportion are in the smaller classes.